What's up, everyone? What is poppin'? This is Empress J, the Healing Oracle, and I'm back at you for another message and another day. I hope that everybody woke up feeling wonderful, brilliant, aspired, like whatever, integral, you know what I'm saying, at peace, wonderful, handsome, beautiful, all that good shit there, you feel me? Um, so we're going into a new week, right? We're in a new week. I hope that this week so far has been good to you today. Okay. Remembering that the way that life works, right? Sometimes we have to clear out the gunk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you may be in a position right now where you've healed through a lot of things, okay? But you still are going to have some excess gunk left in there that needs to be scraped out and gotten rid of, okay? So, like, the residual feelings that you may still be feeling, they may not be heavy as they were before, but there is still some residual, okay? Dealing with that, it's just like, when the river overflows and then it subsides, you know what I'm saying? There's some residual left, like some dirt, some debris, some things left on the land's end that needs to be cleared out. So with that being said, Spirit wanted me to make sure that you know to make sure you're cleaning out the gunk. Okay, get that last little bit out. Get your scraper and go in there and get that shit up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because it cannot. New things can't grow on top of gunk. So you have to make sure you're completely clearing out all of the old. Even old ways of thinking of yourself, old ways of understanding ideas, old ways of being able to get through things that didn't work in the past, but you continued to do them, but they didn't get you anywhere. But now you're in a new cycle, you've been reborn. So a lot of those old ways are considered gunk now. A lot of those things that we've done before that really didn't work out for us, but we still did that shit. That's the gunk within us that we have to remove. So that we can replace it with some new things, okay? And so that the new things that are inside of you now are going to be nice and clean and able to move freely, all right? You got to get the gunk out. So with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of my beautiful souls, my healing angels that pop on here. Know that I love you. I pray for you. I think about you, even when I'm not here, okay? I'm here. Energy doesn't lie, and energy goes nowhere. It's always around, okay? I feel you. You feel me. We're one. We're together, right? So I'm always here for you, and I know what y'all may, for the most part, what you may be feeling, because I'm feeling the same way. But at this point, I felt when I woke up today, and not even like on top of the world, I just feel at peace. So it's possible that you're also feeling that way. Just like, whatever it is, it is. Whatever it's not, it's just not. Like, and being okay with that shit. Not allowing yourself to overthink anything, knowing that where you're at, you are supposed to be right where you are right now. Anything that has left was supposed to leave. Anything you could no longer keep in your life because it would no longer help you or inspire you. If it's gone, it had to go. Like, we have to remember that the way that life works is in with the new and out with the old, and it will always be that way. And there's times when the old stays because that is the forever. But to get to the forever, you got to go through a lot of no's. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, and we forget that sometimes. Like, life is a process of figuring ourselves out so that we can figure out our lives. Once we get through the who am I, the what am I going to do with my life, what am I here for, what's my purpose, you find peace within that, within yourself. Then you're able to kind of figure out what kind of tribe you want to be a part of. What kind of partner do you want? What kind of lifestyle are you going to live now? Because you know who you are, you know what you want, right? So that's like half the battle. So with that being said, I got some new cards. And I really just wanted to talk to y'all about getting out the gunk and like making sure you recognize that even though we're in a new cycle, a lot of things have been renewed for us. It's like a complete rebirth. There are still going to be some residual energy, residual ideas, residual in general gunk that just has to be removed from your life, from your psyche, okay? Because What's that cliche? Old keys don't unlock new doors. So be, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful of that. And it's like, it's one of those things where you know what can't go any further with you because the new cycle that you're in, and you're moving forward towards and within, a lot of people that you've been attached to in the past can't go where you're going because the striving is different. Their road is going to go over here when yours has to go this way, and you got to be willing to go over here and let these people go that way. And that be a big part of it, letting go, really releasing people, saying, I wish you could stay a part of my life, but you are only here for a moment, for a season, for a reason, for a lesson and a blessing. And then you have to be able to release them. You have to release those. You keep your memories forever, but you have to release the need to want that person, the need to still want to be in their vicinity. If spirit took them away, if you had to remove them, then they just have to go. And another thing about that is, when you're healing and other people are not healing, if y'all come back together and you're healing and they're not, you already know it's not going to be balanced. And the one thing that we need to be striving for in this life is not perfection, is balance. We need everything in our life balanced. We need balance within ourselves. We need balance in the mind. We need balance in our environment, and we need balance in our relationships. If you cannot find that balance within any one of those areas, then you need to make a move. You need to reevaluate your circumstances, do your inventory, and then move accordingly. No longer can you stay in anything that is no longer for you. Your body, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, your higher power is not going to allow it. And when we do not remove things, they get removed for us. Okay. And the truth of the matter is really real. Like, when God takes something out your life, that was a blessing. If God didn't allow somebody to open the door for you, that's because the window's about to open across the street somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know why things happen the way that they do. We just have to trust it. We literally have to trust it. Oh, well, I like that person, but God never opened that door, so that must not be for me. You understand what I'm saying? Or, damn, I really like that job, but I got, I got fired, or I have to quit this job. But you just don't know that there's something better that is literally just for you. That job, that relationship, that person, that situation was to get you ready for what is for you forever, or it's to get you ready for your next step in your life. Okay, and we just have to be ready to just be prepared for whatever happens. Let go of the knowing, having to know what's going to happen, having to know the outcome. If you're doing your best, then you're going to get the best. If you are bleeding with love, living a wholehearted lifestyle, you're going to get nothing back but what you give out. So what you going to get back? Nothing but positive. You understand what I'm saying? That's why a lot of that negative stuff that you couldn't remove on your own, the universe, Allah, spirit guides, angels, your team removed it for you so that now you can have a clear passageway to keep moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? On top of that, there are so many lessons that we have to learn from different situations. You learn the most and you become a stronger person when you go through opposition. When you go through relationships that don't work, but you done gave your fucking all, but the shit just didn't go as planned. You don't get hard on yourself. You understand what that lesson was. Okay, you try to look for that lesson in that relationship, and you bid them adieu. You bid them goodbye with love, because at the end of the day, you got to believe. You have to be leading with love, even when something ends. You have to let that shit end with love. Like, sorry, not sorry, it didn't work out. Thank you for everything you taught me. Thank you for everything that you were for me and what you weren't. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your service. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you. Even if it didn't work out no further than what it did, thank you. You know what I'm saying? In every situation, you will get more, you will become stronger within yourself and more confident in yourself and in your life if you are always looking at everything in a positive light, finding it. And if you can't figure it out at that moment, ask your spiritual team for clarity on it, and you will find it. Eventually, you will understand that this door had to close so that window can open, because when that window opened, you opened up something within yourself that made you brave. It allowed you to see your braveness. It allowed you to move to the flow of your tune. and not to somebody else's. And like, for me, when a door closed, like when a relationship ended, like, okay, for example, my last relationship ended very terribly. We both care for each other, but at the end of the day, we can no longer open that door for a relationship because it's not going to work. No matter how much I put in, no matter how much he puts in, we just not forever together. We're not supposed to be forever. Okay, it was for a reason and for a season to get us both ready for our next ventures. I may have been his karma. He may have been mine. It enacts in different ways depending on what you need from that lesson, what you need from that person. You learn it, you move forward with your life, you get your blessing, which is for me, going to be the perfect partner for me. Someone who understands me, because I done been through the lessons and I don't know how to treat him when he come my way. I don't know how to be with them. You understand what I'm saying? But I needed to go through all them fucking bad relationships. I had to learn what I can't do. I also had to learn what I cannot handle. I had to learn who I am through those relationships. Because when I started to learn, like, nah, I don't really I like strong men, but I don't want nobody to be mean towards me, because I started to realize my sensitivity. I'm not fucking weak. I'm just sensitive to everything, energy, attitudes, all of that shit. I'm sensitive to it. So I have to be mindful of that. If I want to be successful in a relationship, I need to make sure that my partner is either as sensitive as me or able to deal with my sensitivity and understand it, not put it down. Okay. Now, in other relationships, I was put down for being sensitive and called weak. And I really believed that about myself till I had to check myself. Like, fuck no, I'm not fucking weak. So it's all about, like, but that relationship made me strong because I had to deal with myself. What am I doing? What am I putting out to continuously attract the same type of people? I'm getting the same person in a different face every time. Okay. So I had to stop and I had to do some self-reflection. I had to do my inventory on myself and on my life. And then I had to start slowly working on myself, not worrying about anyone else. Now, see, when you have family members that you take care of, children, husband, wife, parents, whatever, you have to do the necessary work on yourself. Okay, because you're still going to be taking care of people, but you have to take back that emotional side of yourself so you can, because it has to go it's under construction. Once you go through some major shit, you have to stop and start dealing with your stuff. You have to start healing what needs to be healed, knowing what's your shit and what's not. But at the same time, you're still dealing with other people, but you have to make sure that you're not taking on everybody's energy while you're trying to heal through shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the stronger you become, the stronger your unit will be. So it all starts with you first. Like, even if you're noticing other people have some issues, you help what you can help, but you got to deal with self first. Okay, the first step is personal. You gotta master the internal. Okay, you have to. Self-mastery is key. Once you master yourself, you master your emotions, you master your mentality, you master you. You become so equipped with knowing you that, you can't go wrong. Self-mastery is key. So anyway, let me just, because I got new chords, y'all, and I want to use them. So, with that being said, let's do a little bit of this soulful guidance, okay? Now, keep in mind that I do readings, right? And I am going to have my information. I probably won't, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it posted right here. And y'all be able to get on there. And all my readings will be posted up there, like what kind of readings I give. And most of them, all of them. I do general tarot if you have like that kind of need. You want to know who's coming, what energies to worry about or whatever. Spiritual guidance also. I do a soul journey, kind of like letting you know like who you are, like within the spiritual realm. Like what maybe jobs that will work for you. Okay, energy. We're going to go off the energy to kind of figure that out. And then I also do energy healing. So help you heal your energy, get rid of the gunk so we can allow in the new stuff. So, yeah, those are the kind of readings I'm going to be offering, and I will be doing them on my channel, okay? And I'm also probably going to sign myself up on one of those other programs for extendeds. The extended will be very cheap. It'll probably be like $3 or so. It's just that I need that energy back. Like, see, when you're spending money with somebody, you're spending energy, and it goes out to them and back to you. So, like, even giving a like on my videos, that is energy exchange. So like when you pop through somebody's shit and it's like walking in somebody's house and not saying hello. Like that's very rude. So I appreciate a like. I appreciate a comment, but and I appreciate your view, but I really, 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 really would appreciate your like, because it puts my channel in the algorithm. It allows me to see the growth, and it allows YouTube to see where I'm at and help me continue to help you. Okay? Because like I said, everything, life is about change. Life is about growth and evolving and ascension. So I'm not going to be on here forever. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm called to be done with this, I'm going to be done with this. I don't know if it's in a week, a month, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 3 days. I don't know. But what I'm saying is get what you need from me while you can. Because time is of the essence. And I don't waste mine. So I want you to know, because there's no refund on time. Okay? So, just be mindful that I will be doing different posts. Like, I'm going to be showing y'all the different kinds of readings that I do until I pick a format. And then I'll stick with that. But then I'm mean, and I don't stick to shit. Here, there, and everywhere, all over. That's how things work for me. I'm free, okay? So anyway, I'm going to get you some soulful guidance here. In case you may be feeling a little, not bad, but just like, you still feeling the gunk, okay? Keep going. It may feel as though you've been on this journey or path for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress toward your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. Affirmation. I continue moving forward toward my dreams and my ideal life and trust that it will become my reality soon. And don't be laughing at my cards, because I print them, I buy them, and then I print them and I cut them myself. Because it feels more like, I don't know, personal. So they may be cut weird, like me, but it's okay, right? So keep going. Oh, the next one is abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Affirmation. I am open to abundance and believe that I am deserving of it. Yeah, you are very, very deserving of abundance. Okay? We all are. We all are. It's just all about knowing that. Celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Affirmation. I make time to celebrate my accomplishments. Okay? Celebrate yourself. Okay? Because you're abundant. Just keep on going. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No. Keep on moving. Just keep going. And it may be rough, but keep going. The light, I know you see it. The light is you. You're the light. Remember that. Align. You're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, and trust. Affirmation. I am open to aligning with my present circumstances and trust that there is much to be learned during this time. So it's like aligning to who you are and to the beat of your drum. You know what I'm saying? No matter how it may sound, it is yours alone. And you need to be grateful for it. And you need to make sure that you know. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your path. Celebrate the things that you have accomplished already. You know, a lot of times we don't celebrate our accomplishments. We really don't. And it's very important that we do, because it helps to raise our vibration, and it allows us to know that, you know what I'm saying, we doing the damn thing. You got to see it and feel it and believe it. This journey has to be felt. It has to be seen. It has to be tasted. You have to know you're doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? And the abundance that is coming your way is definitely going to show you that everything you've been doing right. Spirituality. Your spirituality is on point. And these are my vibrant oracle cards. And again, I cut them myself, so don't laugh at it. Spirituality. So your angels, ancestors, your spirit guides, they want you to know that your spirituality is on point right now. You know, you've been aligning yourself to this perfect vibration, right? Because you're getting out the gunk. And now, because you've gotten all that unnecessary shit out of there, right? You're becoming abundant because you're aligned with your assignment. Your spirituality is guiding you forward, okay? Let's see what else we have. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give us some more cards for my collective, my beautiful folks. Okay. Miscommunication. So somewhere along the line, there was a miscommunication, which probably pushed you to start going within, right? And also, you can also, this is to me also saying like another situation, because your spirituality is where it's at, people may perceive the things that you're saying in a different way, and you may have a miscommunication with other people because of the spirituality level that you're on. Do not be afraid of that. It is okay. You know, at no point do I want you to change who you are from where you're at right now. It's like, make sure that the words that you're using people can understand, but in no way do you dumb yourself down anymore. Like, it's to the point where you have to stay as strong as you can in who you are, even if it's hard for others to understand. You do your best to make them understand, and if they can't, they just can't. Okay? So, because you have a higher calling. I mean, I can't make this up. Okay? Let me do it like this so you can see the words. Okay? Because you have a higher calling. Your spirituality is on point. You're right where you need to be within yourself. And even if people misconstrue the things that you're saying, it is okay. It doesn't mean that you're saying or doing anything wrong, because you're doing everything right now. You're making sure you're in alignment for your assignment and with your vibration. So if other people don't understand you, I hate to say it this way, but that is not your fault. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You do what you can to make them understand, and what they can't, they just can't. Maybe they need to ask for clarity from their angels, ancestors, and spiritual team so that they can understand where you're at. But by no means do you change your alignment. Serenity. Peace, right? Serenity to me speaks of peace, of being happy. And for me, it's like the spirituality, like the higher calling, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing that you do have a higher calling, knowing that you are abundant because you're in alignment. You know what I'm saying? And even though the roads may feel a little rough right now because your communication is a little different from other people's, right? Make sure you're celebrating the road thus far. Make sure you're celebrating yourself. Make sure you're celebrating this higher calling that you have walked right into, okay? And the peace that you found within yourself. And it's okay if others don't understand completely. It is all right, as long as you do not allow them to get in your way of your growth. Because you got abundance. Make this shit up. Do you see that? Abundance twice? So you're like really abundant. And it's because of your spirituality being intact. You being in alignment for your assignment. Okay? You clearing out that damn gunk. And Spirit is blessing you with the peace that you need to succeed in your job, which is whatever you've been called to do soulfully. Okay? That's your job. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it is, you're doing it. Okay, she's doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I represent PA. She was raised out in Redding. Okay. I decided to say that. But yeah, like that was a song Spirit wanted me to tell y'all. Y'all doing it and doing it well. Okay, whatever you're doing a damn good job. And Spirit is blessing you. If they haven't yet, it's coming, okay? You got abundance twice. Just keep going. Don't stop. Keep on moving. To the betterment. You heard. I can't make this shit up. These cards just make these readings better. Okay? The betterment. So you moving right into your purpose. The betterment of yourself. The betterment of others. Everybody who is connected to you is going to feel this shift. This is you changing your life, making things better in your life is definitely changing everybody around you's life. Because what do I always say? We're connected. Energy is fluid. We're connected to other people. energetically. When you succeed, we succeed. You feel me? When you lose, we lose. And when I say loss, I'm not talking about not having something. I'm talking about losing within. When you give up on yourself, when you give up on these higher callings, when you give up on the serenity that you've been given from spirit, when you give up on the knowing that you have a higher calling. Okay, that's losing to me. Just because the situation's hard, you don't give up. That's when you use your gifts of discernment. You know it's going to work out. That's when you start speaking the spirit stronger, okay? Because you know it's going to work out. And the one thing that helps me when I get into a tough spot is I remember what I've already overcome, the road I've already traveled. And that helps me to remember who I am and to stay steadfast. Because if I got through that, I could get through this too, and whatever else is to come. And the same thing with you. Whatever you have to tell yourself, but remember to remind yourself of where you've already come from. Okay? We only look back for introspection to be able to be like, shit, I done already aced all that shit. I'm going to ace this shit too. Even if I only get a B, I'm going to pass it. Okay? And all my cards fell when I said that. All right, so the next one is compassion. And that's, to me, saying like, that's another reason why you've been given this new rebirth and this like new version of yourself, because you've had compassion. You've had compassion for yourself. You've had compassion with other people through tough obstacles. You know, this time right now is definitely your blessing. You know, for staying strong, getting closer with your spiritual team, knowing that you have a higher calling, okay? Using compassion, knowing that you're abundant, okay? And walking right into your bliss, okay? Because everything that you've been doing it for the betterment of yourself, your family, your ancestors, and everything and everyone that comes along with you, okay? And what Spirit does is they make us, like, we'll think that they don't love us and they're not there for us, but they are, and they show us in many different ways. And for us, okay, right now in this reading, it's to me like they remove things out of your life so that you can see who you are, so they can allow you to get in alignment, okay, with yourself. So you can get this abundance. All right. And remember, again, that abundance affirmation is, I am open to abundance and believe that I'm deserving of it. These are daily intention cards. All right. So we're going to get a daily intention card here. Joy. Today I choose to see, create, and embrace joy. The law of polarity reminds me that every moment holds an opportunity to see light or dark. I choose light. This allows me to manifest more joy, making a life that feels better and better. I know that it is my birthright to feel good and that I am worthy of a joy-filled life. You are definitely, ring the bell on that one. You are very, very worthy of living a joy-filled, loving, happy, abundant life. Okay? You just have to know that. Like, you have to know, I'm worthy of this joy. You have to choose it every moment, every day when you wake up. You have to choose joy. You have to choose to be joyful in this day. Even if the day doesn't go well, even if the day seems hard, as long as you get through it, then you won, okay? There's always something to be grateful for. Always. Make sure you're leading a joy-filled life, because that is the only way to be. All right, we're going to pull a life purpose card. Just in case, you may need some redirection. You may just need to hear something else. Caregiver. You'd like to develop close ties with those in their care and help with the day-to-day needs. You're extremely patient and sympathetic with gentle manners. Therefore, you make a great caretaker whom others totally rely on your service. So that's another reason why you're being rewarded with this abundance. Because even through your hardest moments, your weakest times, you still got up for somebody else. You still made sure you fulfilled your caregiver job. You made sure you took care of your family. You made sure you took care of your children. You made sure you took care of everybody, your dog, your cat, your fish, the people that you know in the street that you meet every day that wait to see you. You're always available to help somebody else. You're a giver of care for others, but make sure you're giving that care to yourself too. But that's another reason why you're being rewarded from spirit, because you're a true caregiver. Oh, another one says healthcare and a communicator. So you could also be in the healthcare field. It says you tend to be working in medical field, nutrition, or even teaching culinary skills. As long as your work will help or take care of people's physical health, this is practical yet meaningful and worth the effort. So you could also, be in healthcare. That's also a caregiving position. And you could be a great communicator. When facial expressions, eye contacts, and body gestures are utilized with good intentions to bring better outcomes, you are a true communicator. Your ability of listening and demonstrating ideas are excellent. Tasks would become much more easier with you as a connector. So because you have excellent communication skills, you're able to communicate with the difficult, the easy, or anything in between. You know how to speak to people. You know how to make them understand the ideas that you're trying to get them to understand. And that is very, very, very valuable. Okay, make sure you're using your communication skills to help you, in every area of your life. All right, so let me see. We're gonna get a motivation card. All right. So a mindfulness card. I'm sorry, y'all. We'll get a few. Spirit says 3. Because these are like things that you could do, like using action to help yourself feel better if you get in a rough spot today. Okay? I'm going to try to do these readings early in the day. I'm going to try to do them in the morning so like you can know like how to get through the day. I really want to be here for y'all. I want to be a big part of your day, of helping you navigate through it in a positive way and getting any kind of clarity that you may need. That's what I'm here for. So cook while listening to music. That is something I do every day. I love that because you're connecting with the music, you're connecting with the food, your love is coming out. That energy is all throughout your food. Like, did you ever hear them say, like, I made that with love? Like, that's another way you can definitely bring the love out of yourself is by connecting to the music, because then you become free, then you flow, and the food becomes flowing and beautiful. Write down 5 of your most important values. Very important to know how you see yourself. And to expand on that. Like, I always definitely tell myself, like, I'm a great problem solver. Like, that is one of my greatest attributes. And also, I'm a chameleon. So, like, I change due to the situation. And a lot of people would consider that being fake, but it's not. I'm a chameleon. I blend in. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what circumstances I'm in. That's why, for me, my job is to make sure that I'm watching where I blend. Make yourself a priority in your life. So, like, whatever you want to do, do it. Like, you are your number one priority. Like, no matter what. And I wanted y'all to really see this spread, but I'm gonna work on how I can get them to sit up where y'all can see them. But I mean, as long as you got the message, like, because of the things that you've been through, right? Spirit is giving you the blessing of knowing your higher power, knowing that you have a higher calling. You already know that, which is why you're being blessed with the betterment of your life, because you've been using compassion and your abundance is here. You have abundance twice. Okay, so just keep going. Remember to celebrate your roads that you've already come, through and passed and overcame. Make sure that you're using those great communication skills to get across what you need from others and to make things understandable to other people. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you do, just know that you are in a great place right now. Okay? Bliss, serenity, betterment. You're at the peak of your life. Use this time wisely and make sure you thank in spirit for everything that they've done for you. Taking things away, bringing new things into your life. Just be grateful for it all. And I thank you for being here. I hope you found something out of here. I am Empress J, the Healing Oracle. Thank you for sharing, comment, and subscribing. Coming through, if you and mine join, you're appreciated. I love y'all, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Sorry that this one a little long, but it is what it is. I love y'all, and have a great rest of your day.